Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. This is the gameplay continued grind myself, playing New World, doing gameplay, doing campaign, doing all of that. If you like these videos, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell button. That way you don't miss them. We are going to start kickstarting these gameplay sessions with the talk show, with the topics that I've been covering. So that will be a slight change that you'll notice when these videos hit your feed. They will no longer just be titled like gameplay. So when we make that change, you'll see like the topic. Like this morning I covered that players are too strong. So you would see that at the beginning of the video, and then we would jump into gameplay. Right now, what I've been doing is I have been harvesting out here in a section on the map. We are to the west of Windsward. We are in the western part of Windsward. So we appreciate everybody that rides the redirect and comes over. Make sure and smash the like button. We've smoothed out the redirect process, and so we thank everybody that that rides that redirect. And what we're trying to do is I want to move the campaign along, and the main story right here, Triumphant Return, is at level 32. So I wanted to get my harvesting to 100, and I can't remember where we ended up. We found this nice field. It's got hemp. It's got fiber, not fibers. I'm sorry. It's got herbs. I'm sorry, hemp, herbs, and some other things. But it's also a pretty well-known area, it seems. Out here lurking and didn't even notice we flipped. So smooth now. Yeah, it is very, very smooth with the way that we do it now. You basically come over and it's already going. Most of the people in this area skip the herbs. They're just going for the hemp. And but the herbs I have found are a little bit faster. And they're also a pretty good amount for your harvesting. And they tend to get ignored. Everybody's just looking for the high towering hemp, basically. And so the herbs are definitely worth your time if you see them in the area. I hear hemp. Yep. Mm-hmm. What happens when you default on your property taxes? If you don't pay your property taxes, you lose the benefits of the house. So you can't recall to it. You can't go in it. You can't decorate it. You can't do any of the things that sort of come with the house. So until you pay it. Once you pay, everything goes back to normal. Now, I don't know if there's a length of time where if you don't pay, are they going to seize your property or whatever? I don't know. Herbs are a low-key gold farm. If you farm herbs in the harder regions, you can get mats that are selling for 20 coin a pop. Really? What do you have on your E key? I see your interact is R. I don't know. That's the default. Interact on R is the default. I don't know why. Nothing is on my E key. What do you do with the E key in this game? We're slowly getting to the Azoth cap. I love how after 850 you get the warning anytime you get Azoth. Your interact is E by default. I don't know why mine got switched. I can't remember. It might have something to do with controller. I originally tried to play this game with controller and just gave up. I just got tired of it. I didn't like it. We got the 90 on harvesting. That's not bad. That's a nice little spot for herbs. Holy moly. Q and E are your abilities. I have my abilities all on my mouse. I scroll up for that, I scroll down for that, and then I middle mouse click for that. A little bit grinding Azoth. I really haven't. We did some corrupted stuff yesterday, and then obviously I have Azoth Extractor, and you know, it adds up real quick when you're doing a grind like this. What are your ability keys? Yeah, it might be stream delay. I just use the mouse wheel for that. I don't know why I just did. I don't know. It just made sense. Like, I scroll up for an ability that launches me forward. I scroll back for the base ability, and then I click for the middle ability. That just, I don't know. It feels really, really nice in combat. I especially like it because I can aim, I can like do it and then like spin my aim on the enemy if I want to. So like if that was an enemy and I click middle mouse, I can like spin like that in the middle of the attack and potentially land some hits. So I can like, you could do that even if you didn't do the scroll wheel. I don't know. I like it on scroll wheel. I don't like to do much with the keyboard. After I played Fortnite and I bound everything to my Logitech G502 for building, and I would essentially only use the keyboard for running and jumping. I don't know. That just kind of grew on me. It was supposed to be wordplay. Oh, I got it. That's funny. Well, not really, because no one laughed, but it's clever. Put some actions on your mouse as well. Yeah, I think it makes the combat feel... I like the way it makes the combat feel, personally. You changed it because of the message of the day for the company? I thought that was the P. I just realized when you get to an area, if there's somebody else around, you could hit each piece just once, and it would prevent them from being able to get it. Instead of waiting for one to be done and going to the next. That'd be pretty rude. But that'd be an aggressive way to farm the area, you know? Yeah, I've been thinking I should put healing on my mouse too. I probably should. Yeah, that's dodge. Yeah, I should put healing on the mouse so I can panic heal a little bit easier. Like, I've not died, but... No, I mean, I have died. What I mean is I haven't died because I couldn't panic heal. I just die because... Usually you get stun locked pretty bad if there's strong enemies. You can do that, Christina, but you just have to do it. You just have to do it. So, like, what I do is I get out my staff, right? And so, put that, and then I get this out. I go in, put bleed on, and then I back up, and then I get my healing staff back out. You can 100% do that. It just, there's a slight delay in changing your weapons, so like, you just have to be cognizant of the fact that you can't do it super fast. No, I agree with you, Christina, because I think it should allow you to button queue the weapon swap. Just let me button queue it so I can be like, here's all my healing stuff, and like while I'm casting my healing stuff, let me button queue the weapon switch, you know? Now, the thing that I have on my healing staff, though, that makes me not switch as much is I can stack up to 3 times if I hit them with a heavy attack. It makes my ability cooldowns faster, and I can stack it up to 3 times. So usually what I do is I get all my healing out, and then I stack that 3 times, and then I'm just dodging in between every 5 seconds, because every 5 seconds I want to replenish the dodge, because when I dodge, it makes my healing more efficient. So if you're becoming like a really, really efficient healer in like a dungeon, you're not going to have as much time to pull out the other weapon anyway. Unless maybe you're running musket. They said they're working on weapon swapping? Oh, okay. I hate the lack of group selection for healing. Team members should be on F keys for quick selection. Using a scroll wheel and randomly going through the list is annoying. Right, like assigning an F key would be nice. Don't forget to hit the like button. That's right. New stream, new like. That's right. If you guys missed the talk this morning, we did talk about players being too strong in the game. We're going to start front-loading gameplay with that talk. So you still get your New World coverage and you still get your New World topic. But we want to get back to some variety coverage so that the channel then gets hit with basically 2 episodes a day. Variety gaming talk show in the morning, New World gaming, and a topic in the afternoon. And then if there's anything super relevant out, we can always do a 3rd stream and just play whatever game that is. I can't be bothered to do the insane grind to 60. Like, we'll just get there eventually. It's not making a dent in interest to fly and sacrifice time and jump into dungeons. All right, see you, Salty. Once you hit 60, there's an even greater time sink. Well, the thought process is once we hit 60, we can showcase a lot of the stuff that people are interested in. But the problem is we're so far behind that that's not really something that I can be bothered about. It's just, you know what I mean? We'll get there when we get there. Oh, hopefully you can find the owner, Hex. They're probably... That is the worst. I see missing dog signs all the time in our neighborhood. Yo, what's good, Grant? The streams have been good. Moving over here has been, obviously, an experiment that seems to be doing what we want. Still a little scary, but I feel like the response has been mostly positive and mostly good. It's just a lot of gathering high materials to craft high-level gear. Right. Make cornbread from the kitchen. It functions the same way as the herb roasted potatoes. I don't have any of that on me right now. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. Let's see. I don't think you can make it out in the wild, can you? No. Just basic meals. Took her to the local vet clinic, have her chip scan. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Saw a while back. Glad it's going well, man. Yeah, yeah. It's the perfect time to start coming back and consuming my content because we're getting ready to launch the Say No to Rage story on SNTR Presents, and the prelude hits tomorrow, and then episode 1 hits Thursday. We're going to follow those premieres, those uploads with AMAs. Cornbread gives you like 1,400 luck for harvesting. Really? Interesting. There's way more than just PvP at 60. There's lots of gear score grind. And then ideally, once you hit 580 to 590 gear score, the last 2 dungeons for legendary items. Yeah, I think people maybe overstate just how much PvP is the end game. It certainly is the end game and a part of it, but I'm level 47 on my way to 48. I want to get my harvesting to 100, and we're at 94. This grind today has been pretty good. I think we were at like 58 when we started. I'm not connecting the GIF with the tweet. It's the smell. I'm not catching the connection, Eugene. How are you going to squeeze the AMA around gaming? Well, we'll have the video premiere over there, you know, around 3 hours from now, roughly. Not today, but tomorrow. You know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon or so. You guys will go over and watch it. And then we'll do like an hour-long AMA after. The goal is for me to be done a little bit later in the day. And that way, you know, Creature and I still have to hop on the phone and do everything for the next day. But we're not going to mess with gaming. We're just going to basically go over there like we've been doing whenever we have a premiere. Like, I'll take everybody over. You guys will watch the premiere, and then it'll redirect into a live stream on that channel. So basically, this channel's not changing. That channel's just getting new stuff. Oh, imagine being stuck on a boat with that. I understand now. Back off, buddy. Yo, what's good, Birdface? Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're well. 10 more likes for 100 likes. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We were told last night the real grind doesn't begin until 60. Oh, I believe it. I mean, everything slows down in the 40s, which I'm sure also slows down in the 50s. And then once you're in the 60s, well, once you are 60, I should say, it's just dealing with the insane economy and the material grind. I never understood the XP scaling. What, like, why the last 30 levels had to be drudgery? I've never understood that either. Like, why is it okay for the beginning of the game to go really fast? Why? It's just as enjoyable in its own right. In this instance, that's how they are, is a terrible reason to keep it. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Like, quit saying, well, that's just how MMOs are. What do you mean? Like, you can be better than your predecessors. Has every game that's ever continued... has any game that's ever continued within a genre or a franchise just kept everything at the status quo? Like, why wouldn't you I don't know, innovate on those systems, update those systems? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Argue for the value of it, not the status quo of it. I'm on board with that's how these games are with a variety of things. But even the levels out? I guess the value of it is MMO players like it in general. I mean, it's possible that it's become a preference and an expectation, which then can turn into a familiarity. And that familiarity is a form of their affinity for the game type. But when everybody's trying to maximize leveling in the end because they can't seem to get enough from the game itself, and they're either doing town board or they're looking for an exploit or they're looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know. There's one more value in having a consistent leveling experience from the beginning, understanding how long levels takes and make it consistent. Right. It's a way, Akuta Papa says, it's a way to artificially extend game time. Battlefield does this with their levels. Going from Colonel to Colonel 100 in Battlefield takes 500 hours on average. Did you see that clip I posted on the New World section of the Discord? No, I did not. Letting my character die to quick travel is a mood. It's like, I'm not walking all that way. You find like a bear and just let it kill you. Can't be bothered to hoof it, man. You're going to have to cut me, Mick. Leveling skills is fine. Leveling your character is a strange system. Yeah. Right. We're gonna try strategy. We're gonna try strategy P on the leaves. Okay. He shouldn't be able to get any of those. Oh, he can. Okay, the strategy doesn't work. You have to get what, past the halfway point? I was basically going to try and claim them all, which is rude, but I was just seeing if it worked. I think you have to get to 50%. Does it look like it worked on a couple of them? Drowning in a river with all your friends while running corrupted portals is a mood. Yeah. If you play this game, you'd harvest the hemp and sell. Well, you don't get hemp. You get, what do you get, fibers? Unfortunately, we're nearing the Azoth cap, and there's nothing you can do with it. Not sure if you noticed, but you're nearing the Azoth cap. You block plans for real? I thought it's just that you make progress for the other one who interacts. No, like you can block people from getting the plants if you're quick about it. I think if you harvest it past the 50% mark and move to the next, you could probably essentially claim the area. Like hit that, and then hit that. See? And if there was a guy coming, I don't think he'd be able to do anything to them. Yeah, the Azoth cap warning is annoying. It's like, hey, just so you know, you got another Azoth. Like, they could put a cooldown on that, right? One of the best leveling systems I played was in the Elder Scrolls 4 and 5. Your skill level up gives XP to your total level. Each level, 1 to 100, has a different level of XP gained for a total level. It puts more meaning into skills. They can take those even if you only leave them with the smidgen to gather the node. Yeah, but I thought that was what was glitching the trees, is people were chopping the trees to, like, almost done and then leaving them. I thought that was, like, a way to, like, grief or troll the logging and the harvesting. Maybe just the logging works that way. Oh, we got some herbs. Yeah, people skip the herbs. Hopefully this guy does, because the herbs are quick and usually pretty good. Here's a map for a fiber farm. I mean, I'm in that area. I'm literally just running when I see stuff. I'm going and getting it. There's no claim to a resource node. If you get hit by a monster without finishing it, the node someone can snake it under you by finishing off your gathering process. Oh, really? Huh. 2 more. 2 more levels, that is. Yeah, I swore somebody said that, like, if you half chopped a tree or chopped a tree almost down and then left it, other people couldn't chop it. I don't know what the distribution says, but like Lono would be at a higher level now, but still be equally as far from 60 under what I'm talking about. Right, you're just talking about XP distribution. You're not talking about making the climb shorter. You're talking about making distribution of XP sensible so that right now going and running quests and story quests and stuff would be giving me a better payout. Which, if you guys click for campaign gameplay, we'll be switching to the campaign in just a second. I wanted to get my harvesting to 100. If you're enjoying the show, remember to hit subscribe and the bell button. We did a talk show this morning about how I think the players in this game are too strong. They're having too much of an influence over the game with the wars, the invasions, the economy, all of it. The higher zones have so few side quests, too. Well, and like, we went up to that one area, and it was just mountainous. It was hard to get anywhere. It was like every quest was like, it just took up so much time, and then the XP payout was like nothing. It was like it barely moved the needle. If you're going to make me travel 1 to 2 kilometers, and then travel another 1 to 2 kilometers, and then travel another 1 to 2 kilometers to just gather and kill for one quest, that quest should give me like 10,000 XP. Like 3,000 XP? What the frick? What? I can get that from a town board in like 5 minutes. It doesn't make any sense. I understand the town board requires like the spending of gold and Azoth to do the town board grind efficiently. But it doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're going to make me do all of that, it's got to be equal pay. Or not equal pay, but like adequate pay to the effort put in. You know? But it's like the difference between the quest that I was getting at 30 and the quest that I'm getting at almost 50, they just don't seem... I don't know. It's not like it was the same quest either. It's not like, oh yeah, we'll give you 2,000 to 3,000 XP for a quest. It's like really quick, like hop, skip, jump over a hill and go kill a bear. They had me running all over the dadgum place. I don't think mounts would change that though, Kareem. Mounts would not change the lack of XP in that scenario. Travel slightly faster. If you're 30 levels above the mobs or a goat, they can still attack you and stop you from gathering a resource. Yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's not a big deal. We're on the runway now to 100, man. That changed the XP per hour, not the XP per quest. Yeah, and it might not even change it per hour that much because you're just traveling slightly faster. 175 for that. Oh, these guys. It's a whole group here. They're going to really slow down my 99 to 100. Like, I'm almost done, and a whole group just showed up. I'm trying to cut them off. A level 60 flagged for PvP. Oh. This is a good area if nobody comes over because we've got herbs. There we go. Instead of getting 5 levels an hour and a bunch of stuff, you get 1 level an hour with a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I feel like PvP should be more rewarding than it is. Like, just open world PvP, that would make me toggle more. You couldn't pay me to toggle right now because it's all you ever see is, you know, upper 50s and level 60, you know, people flagged for PvP. And with the scaling, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't get why they didn't make harvesting instanced. Because I think they want you to see the impact players have on the world. They want you to see and hear the tree falling. They want you to see guys running around and bushes disappearing. Disappearing. I think they want that to feel... It needs to have that organic feel to it. They scale it. Apparently they scale it so even 40s have a chance against 60s. There was a group of us. It was like a 4v3. We were all 40s and 360s, and they hit us. They triple tapped all of us. It was like 3 hits and we were all dead. You'd leave the instance and just come back. Yeah. There's some bug gems and stuff, so if they're 60 and geared, you stand no chance. Yeah. I'm sure some dumb level 60 that's not spec'd well you could beat, but I don't know. We did it. We hit 100. We funnin' did it. All right, let's pin this. And it's up there. Perfect. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, by the way. We appreciate you tuning into the gameplay. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. That way you can introduce yourself. We did a talk show this morning. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts if you're a fan of this game. Do you think players are too strong? Are they influencing the game too much? I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. Such a bummer. Like we were getting some momentum, and then I was like, oh man, I forgot to use the restroom in between streams. Is usually when I go. I just forgot to. Oh, we should get rid of all of our stuff. Let's see. Is this the... No. Here we go. The loom. Under the ocean is probably where they have all the dungeon instances built. Oh, you think? There we go. 100 on weaving. Not bad. Not bad at all. We've gotten some good progress in some of our skills. Let's see here. I'll just get rid of it. I don't care if the price is bad. It's just it's easier. Place a sell order for Satine. I try to always undercut whoever is there. 2 cents for the hyssop. No, I'll keep that. It also eliminates all the I just out-leveled all of my quest issues. Yeah, I mean, that happens in so many games. That happens in so many games. Yeah, you just end up ahead of everything. How balanced is my server with each of the factions? Like that. It's not very good. It's mostly green and orange. Poor purple. We're the poppers. We're the poppers at the bottom of the map, dude. We got new light, and that's it. As far as the large-scale PvP goes, I can tell you it's all cracked up to be at the moment. I'm a part of a 300-person company that owns 3 territories on our server, and the lag in sieges almost makes it unplayable. Wait, hang on a minute here. Okay, yeah, there's a road in right here. Tell them right off the rip that levels are easy and unimportant, and then all of a sudden they become grindy and unimportant. Right. First Light's the party town right now. You literally came all the way up here, and that's all we have to do is talk to them? That's the mission? All right, I will take it. An Iron Bend Cougar. 642 for tracking and skinning. That's not bad. You see a 300-person company? I thought the cap was at 100. Well, what they do is they make a new company, give it the same name and logo. So they have 3 companies, each 100 each.
Stay back. Sounds like you, at least. I'll tell you what happened. A storm came. Jonas? Yes, there was a Covenant Templar. O'Neill, I believe. He chased after the old man. It wasn't long ago. If you hurry, you can almost certainly catch up with them. I'll stay and search for survivors.
Okay, you do that. I gotta situate right. My mouse hand's hurting. There we go, that's better. Yeah, you make sister companies? Yeah. I feel like you're playing a game that you hate, but you just don't know it. What are you talking about? Have you ever seen me play a game I don't like? They don't last very long. I don't put in hundreds of hours. Like, I covered a game for 5 years, and the majority of my content was critical. It was, you know, here's this area that's flawed and needs work. Here's that area. Track down Emily and Jonas. My company, my server is 3 companies large as well. We're one of the biggest companies in the server. How many hours deep are you into New World? I don't know, like 150 hours, I think. Finding a lot of issues with its core? Yeah. Just ask him about Grounded. Right. Are we up? Are we going up here? Oh, down and around. Okay. The heck? This is inviting. I don't understand. Was somebody like already in there doing it? Is it supposed to be letting me through? I'm confused. Talk to the guy around the corner? Oh.
Oh, praise the spark. I am so good. He's inside the cave. I went in.
Enter the corrupted cave. Campaign's good for easy XP. Oh, this is gonna be freaking tough. Okay, you can quit it, you freaking tentacle. Dropped a purple rapier. Oh, this is gonna be freaking annoying. I'm assuming we gotta fight this guy, right? Yeah. No, the tentacle's not a part of this. Can I kite him away from the frickin' tentacle? That tentacle is just gonna... The tentacle's Okay, cool, I'm done. It'd be cool if you could stop stun locking me. Whatever. Wow, that was such a good fight. That was awesome. Slowly work my way to the boss, and then he respawned every ad I killed. That was so cool. Neat. That was so worth my time. Unless they're on the same mission, they can't go with you. Yeah, I guess I'm done with the campaign. How close is this stuff? Man, all the way on the border. They're so rude about that. Like, all the way on the border. For how much XP? For 740. No, I'm good. Like, I'm not trying to do a dungeon solo. I was just trying to do the campaign. Like, I guess I'm not allowed to. Like, what the frick ever. Like, the campaign literally went... Just now, went from 35 to 43. And it's not 43, it's 48. So, whatever. Great job with your scaling. Can't believe people are trying to cheese the game. It's so surprising that people are trying to bypass the campaign and the traditional leveling paths. I can't believe that's something people are doing when that's the experience you can have. So rewarding for your time. 5 light rations. Fish oil. Was it 10 fish oil? I think it was. No, it can't. You can't help. You can't go in unless you're on the mission. Oh, it's 15 firm fish fillets. Light rations. Energizing light rations. Iron ore and greenwood. Which part of the campaign was it? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't give a rip about the campaign, so I haven't listened to any of the audio, or I just don't care. Like, I don't play a game like this for the campaign. It's so ignorable that I don't pay any attention to it. There wasn't a single part of me that thought that there was ever a point where I was interested. Like, that just, I don't know. It's very ignorable, which is fine. The content loop is good, and I like the game, but I'm not going to sit and listen to some random NPC talk. Like, I don't... The NPCs are also samey. Like, I don't care. Like, you talking is just slowing me down. Like, I'm trying to level. I'm trying to do the next thing, go to the next area, go on the next adventure, not stand and listen to somebody drone on and on about... I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's like, wow, I wonder, I'm so surprised that people are doing the town board grind, because the missions are just, they're just such a freaking waste of time. Like, go run all the way over here and talk to a guy, and then you do, and you get like 1,000 XP, and it's like, go run all the way over here and talk to this guy, and so then you do, and then you get like 1,000 XP, and it's like, oh, by the way, when you started this, it was 35, now it's 43, and when you go into the area to fight, the enemies are 48. Try and make sense of that. Like, do your best to make sense of how, in a span of 10 minutes, a quest went from 35 to 43, and the enemies are 48. Like, try and, figure that one out with your noodle. Like, what the frick? Why? What are you doing? Why'd you do that to me? Why would you betray the player in that way? It's just irritating. Do you get more XP if you go into harder areas? Like a 26 to 35. So like if I fast travel up here, I wonder.
Mark my words.
$1270, $830, $810. $1270, $830, $810.
Mark my words.
Let's see what they got up here. If I'm going up there, I should buy a bunch of stuff before I go up there. Like rawhide ore and greenwood. And iron ore. It'll make it more expensive with the Azoth, but we should be able to what was it? Greenwood. Rawhide, iron ore, and greenwood. You always need those. At your level, you can solo Weaver's Fen for the most part. Yeah, we just hit this. We've just hit this wall, and I feel like everybody solves the wall the same way. You know what I mean? They just throw themselves at the corrupteds. The frick is my mouse doing? They throw themselves at the corrupteds and then, or the town board. Like, that's pretty much it. We just threw someplace into conflict. 1140, 1160, 1160. Yeah, these pay out more. 1, 2. They must be in the same areas. Holy frick. I told you, this area is so rough. We might not even be strong enough to go up there. I don't know. How do we get out of here? Besides the main story, town boards and the corruptions are the best. Yeah, like when we went to those first couple of people for the campaign, I was like, oh wow, the campaign's actually not bad for quick XP turnover. But then then all of a sudden it was the enemies were 48. I was like, wait a minute, I don't understand. Like 2 seconds ago this was 35, now it's 43, and the enemies are 48? Like what? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like I said, it's like, I don't know. It's not like I went and tried to do something that's a 52 and I'm acting surprised that it's 52. It's like, it literally said 35, and 35 was, literally, it said level 35, and it just told me to go talk to somebody, and then I talked to them. Now go talk to this person. I go talk to them, and now it's 43. I'm like, wait, what just happened? Why did it level up so fast? You're right on the cusp of being able to solo comfortably. 50 is probably the... Oh, I don't need to harvest anymore. It's so distracting. How many XP is it for a level? 1.2 million. I need 1.2 million XP to go from 48 to 49. Right? Is that what that says? No, I'm sorry. That's not right. 69,000 and this, whatever this is. No. Sorry. So probably like 75, 80,000. I have 1.2 million. I misread that. That was my mistake. Sorry. Oh my gosh, 1.2 million. About 75,000. About 75,000 XP. Yeah, that's just my total XP right now. I don't feel like fighting you. Please retreat. Just for reference, it's 100k from 59 to 60. 100k, okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. These areas at 48, see the challenge... Oh, I don't have to do this area. I'm walking through it, okay. Yeah, the challenge is they have to make the spawn rate of the enemies good enough for an MMO, and when you're by yourself, you can't get ahead of the spawn rate, because like it just keeps respawning the enemies to keep the area dense. Which makes perfect sense. Like, you need enemies in the area. You can't have people showing up to an area and there's no enemies. So you have to have a good spawn rate of wolves and the enemies. So when you're by yourself, like, that's what you're going to run into. Like, it takes you too long to kill everything, and then it's just all going to respawn. Defeat War Dog at Cragview. 8 of them. The War Dogs are tough. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. People have been hopping on and helping every day, and I didn't want to do that every single day. I thought I would just kind of like grind by myself today, but we might have to either go to a lower level area or recruit some assistance. Oh, golly. That is not what I meant to hit. Frickin' Stunlock is so real. He just freaking healed himself. See, like, it takes me all that time to kill those guys, and then they'll respawn. Sure you did. Where are the War Dogs? I gotta kill 8 of them. Throw a healing circle where you stand while fighting. I always like when people say I should do something that I literally just did. That's my favorite. Like, I literally just did that. I got tired of switching, but I was literally doing that. That guy's a 50. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take too long. This isn't gonna work. I'm not even seeing any War Dogs. It's just faster to face tank. Did you just interrupt the leaf blow? He did interrupt the leaf blow. It's freaking rude, bro. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what my mouse is doing, but like it's not doing the attacks. Come on. I love how, too, the musket enemies never miss. You can, like, dodge as they raise their rifle. It, like, doesn't matter. Where are the War Dogs? Oh, I'm not there yet. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Ah, frickin' muskets. I smudged my glasses somehow. Where's this thing? I'm going for war dogs for skinning. No, not for skinning. I'm sorry. Am I going for war dogs for skinning or for a quest? It's for a quest. Yeah, this isn't going to be worth the extra XP. We're going to waste so much time. We're wasting so much time. XP efficiency is such a freaking nightmare because, like, you try to go to an area where it's like, well, go to an area where you're at level, and you go to an area where you're at level, and, like, everything takes 1,000 years. So then you feel like, well, I guess I'll go to an area where I'm over-leveled, which is not as fun because then if any loot drops... Wait. Hunt Ramshed Stag around Ramshed? Oh my gosh. I don't know how we're going to kill the stag. We're going to have to chisel him for an eternity. Got him. I was like, I have to land the stun. Yeah, I saw the DM. I saw the DM. Yeah, I'll make sure and not linger after I'm done recording. People have been joining me, Christina. I don't want to have people doing that every day. Like, if they're willing to help, that's totally awesome. That's totally great. But I didn't like that. I didn't like feeling like, you know, I always have to have like a brute squad running with me, and a lot of them are way higher level than me. And I don't know. It felt like I was, you know, didn't feel like I was earning my keep. I'm fine with it if they want to. I thought I would be decently leveled to handle this. Oh, the stun lock is so freaking real sometimes. No. Go there and freaking heal. Screw you, buddy. Okay, so these guys are counting as war dog. Like, I thought I had to defeat the actual war dogs themselves. Okay, this isn't that bad. I can manage this. She healed that fast. Did you see it? Ow! Okay, that wasn't that bad. I thought I was going to have to fight the dogs, and my memory of the dogs was they were pretty freaking tough. So, My spear is actually doing okay, even though I'm mostly focused now. Like I'm fully spec'd into focus. Okay, this isn't as bad. This isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's really what it is it's the traversal past things like wolves and stuff that can get tedious. You just have to get really good at avoiding the fights on the way, because that's where you'll lose all your time. Although I bet you the skinning and the tracking on these wolves is probably excellent. Let's find one. Yeah. I just got legendary boots from this guy. Purple boots. Yeah, like 810. 810. They're light. And then I got this from something else. Yeah, the loot quality's pretty good up here. That's for sure. Loot quality's pretty good. Bind on equip. Bind on pickup. Okay, so we could try and sell the rapier. That's heavy. Why would a wolf be wearing boots? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I missed. Okay. I totally jacked this fight up. Ouch. Yeah, skinning a 49 wolf is really, really good. We should just wolf hunt right now. I just gotta land that kick. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I think I might have a good opener. I think you open with a light attack, and then you kick him, so you know you're within range. The wolf wears boots so he can heal. That's right. This is a pretty decent little skinning grind. These guys die pretty fast. There we go. That was a really good one. That was a really good combo. So open with a heavy and then go into the stun. Ouch. Oh, he dodged, you dog. Lono kicks dogs confirmed, cancel him. Give it 2 more years, wait until he's almost fully rebuilt. It's cold. It is cold. You've changed since Lono attacked your mama. You become cold and evil. I dig it. Keep going. Wait, what is all the stuff that's here? It's acting like there's... It's acting like there's fruit here. Oh, nuts. That is weird. It's weird that I can track that. He comes out of the stun so quick. They do not stay stunned for very long. Oh, there's a fast travel. Just Fane's joke about his mom canceling Lono was the funniest thing I've heard in a while. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. All right, let's continue. Okay, so fighting we can definitely fight the wolves. They're not as bad as I thought either. Sun wears off once you attack, so it's best to go heavy right after the stun. Really? No, it's rain. Oh, frick. See, I told you this area sucks. This area is just too mountainous. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, this is such a rookie mistake. I didn't grab from the town board here. That was a huge mistake for XP. These wolves and goats could be giving me XP. Syndicate has thrown Reekwater into conflict. We might be able to get up. It looks like there might be a path. Looks like all these areas are getting downgraded. Dude, I'll take the 1400 skinning. Yeah, I bet you there were town project completed. Morningdale, that's not me. Why does Syndicate bother throwing places into conflict if they're never going to declare war? I don't know. I don't know who's doing it. Yeah, so the evil dogs are worth almost twice as much as these wolves when you skin them. Can you comment on the controversial minigame in Far Cry 6? What's the minigame? Do you like... What do you like? Do you have to do stand-up comedy for like 20 minutes or something? You do like a stand-up comedy Netflix special? And say dangerous stuff? Stop by to say hello. Yo, it's good, Oscar. Hang on. Episode 1 of the Essen Terror story. The Essen Terror story emotional. I cried. Part 1 of 20. You won't believe number 6. Shut up. There's cockfighting, and Pete has campaigned against it. There's cockfighting in the game. Do you know what else there's in the game? You know, it's kind of crazy. There's murder. Kill an entire island of people and nobody bats an eye. Have a little cockfight and everyone loses their minds. Just murder in mass. Just everybody that you come across that you don't like, you just kill. And they're like, but the cockfighting cannot have that. We cannot abide that. Not gonna lie, it's kind of effed up. Right, but it's about an effed up place. That's what the story is about. He's basically like, it's basically an entire government run off of indentured servitude. Like, and I don't understand. That's what I don't get. Like, it's about a jacked up place. You know what I'm saying? Wonder how they feel about boar killing. Chickens might be the worst animals ever. What will everyone do without something to complain about for a week? Oh, I missed. I'm so upset. I'm not dying on the hill, but really? Right, but like, that would be like making a movie or a video game about a really bad place and getting angry that there's like child trafficking or drug dealing or murder or pillaging or any other thing that's considered horrific. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't freaking understand. It's part of the story. It's part of the badness of the place. It's a lawless. It's, you know, when you tell a story about a lawless place or a lawless town, like in The Road, there's cannibalism in the movie and in the book The Road. That's awful. Oh my gosh! Like, can you imagine? And yet, that's a huge, significant portion of the story. It was like that in the, you know, Book of Eli. There was cannibals in Book of Eli. That's frickin' jacked up, you know? It's awful, but it's integral. Yeah, I'm not going to say that it's integral, but if somebody says, we want to have characteristics of the lawlessness here, and here are some of the characteristics, I don't know. Like, what if they made like a game where you were trying to track down drug lords, and you were going into homes and houses where just horrific things were taking place, like in the movie Last Watch. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that those guys see is awful. But it's real and it happens. It was like Street Fighter with chickens, honestly. Like, it's like super PG-13. Right, like, obviously I'm assuming that the take would be, you know, it's making light of something horrific. And, like, you're literally making weapons and blowing people up. Oh boy. Let's kill dogs in Far Cry, but they complain about the chickens. Well, I think in their mind they would say that it's not about, you know, in video games, you know, the killing of animals is obviously something that takes place, but this is, you know, this is cockfighting, this is brutal. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, this guy wants to come up and join the fight. Would you call your big brother? Oh, this is bad. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, freaking stop. Oh, gosh. You don't mind if I skin your brother right in front of you, is that okay? No, I'm so annoyed. Leave me alone. So freaking irritating, bro. The aggro is so freaking frustrating right now. Like, leave me the frick alone. They keep getting in each other's way. It's like I get one low, and then they gotta be Mr. Big Brother. Like, screw you, bro. Great, another one respawns, so now I can't break free of the fight. I'm so happy about that. Screw all of you! Screw this whole town! Now give me my meat. Okay. 7 months. Thank you, Oscar. Healing skill IP, I don't heal, so I would have been dead in this fight way earlier. Yeah, healing is great. What's happening? The spawn rate was just really bad right there. I just got caught in a really bad tussle where basically as soon as I killed one, somebody else spawned and started fighting me. These guys are all gonna frickin' aggro. But they're too slow. I should be able to get back here to the edge and get out. You're making me think of converting to healer. You can at least solo grind a tough area like this as a healer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never been able to do that without healing. Healing is great, but have you tried Hatchet? I know Hatchet's very good. I do. I know it's good. I suppose I could let them kill me and save me the walk. But on the way back, I might be able to get some Maybe get some more skinning done. Oh, sweet fancy Moses. It might be worth it to... Oh, golly! It might be worth it to go to the fast travel. I come from the Holy Church of the Hatchet. You guys evangelize everywhere you go. Stupid. Salute, thank you. Hatchet's the only thing you've gotten to 20. Yeah, my life staff's at 13, spears at 16. I actually think it's a really fun build. Like, I basically, if I, you know, in some of those instances, like, what I'm doing is I'm putting bleed on them, then I'm stunning them, then I'm stabbing them rapidly, and then I just try to get into, like, a dodge and heavy attack grind. And if I need to heal, you know, I put the healing on the ground, or I put the healing on the enemy, whichever I think is going to be more effective. Sometimes dodging back to the heal is the biggest problem, because, like, it puts it on their feet, and then they charge you. If you try to put it on yourself, that works too. Are you serious, Goat? Did he seriously not get stunned? Sword and Shield doesn't get enough love. It's fantastic for tanking. We had a tank in a couple of our dungeon runs. I forget who it was. It might have been Demetrius running Sword and Shield, and it was freaking great. He just sits and takes so much aggro and damage. Upcoming war, upcoming war. Really? Is there an upcoming war? Why not heal and hatchet? Yeah, I suppose you could do that. There we go. 12,000 XP. Let's see if the idiot mayor up here has set any town board projects. Who knew that the worst part about declaring war would be that it would be pesky on the map? Look at this moron. I don't know about the star medal. Might not be worth it. We're close on the Greenwood. Like, imagine taking over an area and just, like, not doing anything with the town board. Like, are you even freaking playing, bro? How much is that going to check out to be? Yeah, that's fine. That's literally the exact number that I needed. I usually run tank in your dungeon with Sword and Shield. Oh, it might be Sinnit that's usually the Sword and Shield, not Demetrius. That's right. Well, we could town board to 49. No doubt right now we could freaking town board to 49. But we haven't... We legit haven't gone down to that settlement. Is that place 41 to 46? We need to go to that settlement. War declared. War will occur at Windsward today. Our arrows will blot out the sun. Then we will fight in the shade. Yeah, we should see if we can sell any of this. Here, you can have it. I don't want it. I'll set all this stuff up here and see if we can't get it to sell. Because people will come up here and they won't be able to get anything, and we could potentially be one of the few people selling it. I mean, is there any... Hang on. I don't even care if it's a ripoff. No. No. Yeah, sometimes it's like I just want to get rid of it. It's not you storing it, so I'll take $8. Who cares? All this alchemy. Where do we get all that from? A level 50 life staff. Yeah, but who the frick's gonna use that? Oh yeah, we could sell the rapier. This is probably not a good city to sell it in, though. Give me 1 second. Oh, man. Finally get to tune in. Lona's mucking about. Sorry. My wife's going somewhere with the kids, so they were telling me, and the kids were wanting their hugs and their kisses. They're dropping some stuff off to a friend. That sounds like a dinosaur. Did you hear that? This sounded like a dinosaur. Always give the kids hugging kisses. Yeah, they always want to turn into a game, though. Like, pick me up, or... You know. They suddenly turn into like a miniature wrestling match. You... You know where I just came from? Y'all are nothing. What are they worth on the... Oh, they're still worth a good chunk on the 578. Your boys are 9 and 14. Yeah. My son just turned 6, and my daughter is turning 8. Wait. 7. Wait. Yeah. I'm so bad about that. It's like they both change ages like close together, so I always get it mixed up. These stinking gators, dude. I don't aggro the gators if I don't have to. I don't like fighting them. Use a step stool to give them a hug, or they just bend down to your level. Yeah, I'm shorter. I'm shorter than a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old. Yeah. I'm 2 feet tall. People jump the shark in television shows. I think you just jumped the shark in a short joke. Like, you went so hard for it that it doesn't even make any sense. I've said this before. My favorite thing about being short is there's one thing I've never needed whenever I ride on like a bus or a train or a plane. I never need legroom. So enjoy your being tall for whatever benefits that affords you, I guess. Top shelf cereal. Yippee for you. Enjoy feeling like a sardine anytime you have to fly. I figured it out halfway typing, but I had to commit. Yeah. Like me being shorter than a 6-year-old, and she's going to be 8, actually. 8-year-old. She is 7. That's why I have first class. Yeah, it's literally more expensive for you to be tall. When you're starving, that top shelf cereal looks amazing. I think cereal is, man, it's got to be one of the biggest scams ever created. It's just such a scam. It's the most non-filling, non-essential, just garbage food you could eat in the morning. Like, have a bowl of pretzels in the morning while you're at it. Just eat a snack. I can attest the only benefit you get for being tall is more people asking you to do stuff up high. Right, yeah, like being tall is the equivalent of owning a truck. Like Bran Flakes. There are some cereals that are good and filling, but so much of the cereal industry is just literal trash. Then I have to drink a beer if I started the day with pretzels. There you go. Another town. I don't understand. What are these guys doing? Why? Why do all these mayors suck so badly? What are you doing? Is it the same stupid company? No. So, these idiots here and these idiots up here have taken over areas and they're literally not doing the town board. Like, frick you, bro. If you don't do the town board for like 72 hours, you should automatically be penalized as a mayor. It should just penalize you. Be like, what the frick are you doing, bro? Where's the store here? This town's kind of cool. Oh golly, it's all the way on the other side. They're low pop territories. It's like that in every server. Forcing you to PvP, maybe? Isn't there like an actual in-game incentive to do the town board like as a mayor? Like, why? I don't understand. I mean, it's your territory. You want to cut off your nose to spite your face. I don't give a frick. There's not going to be anything here, probably. That's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough woodlouse. No, we need 6 more. And then what is it? Strong regen potion. That should be enough. Oh, we need 10 more? There might not be enough in this town. Oh my... You need people to do the town board quest to upgrade. Yeah, but I mean, look at this. Somebody's got a house here. There are clearly people here doing stuff. You mean to tell me a server with a server capacity of 2,000 and there's not enough people coming to this area to do your stuff? If you had mounts, this wouldn't be a problem. I wonder if we can get woodlouse bait. Where do you get woodlouse bait from? Like underneath rocks, right? Or do you get it from a boulder? Or from bushes? Oh, yeah, you get the woodlouse from bushes. Given enough time, I knew it was coming. I didn't want to beat you guys to it. So I was like, somebody's going to do the Batman joke. Given enough time, Batman would populate all of the town boards. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, as soon as we don't need them, we'll start getting them. Yeah, see? Now that we have 20, all of a sudden woodlouse every other. I was gonna say, I was gonna get like 5 extra and sell them. Since this place has a clear shortage of them. Y'all are out here screenshotting the Batman meme so who can claim said it first. There we go. There's 5 extra. Yeah, let's get 100 greenwood too. And sell that, because I guarantee you that'll be a town board thing that pops up periodically. Sell pretty fast. Well, now we're at 8. Now we're at 9. Look at that. Look at that. Woodlouses, baby. 16 extra. Now we got to go for 20 extra, because that's what the actual town board's for. I'll sell 20 woodlouses to some Randy. Alright, 2 more woodlouses. Come on. There it is. Given enough time, this would give me BioShock vibes. That's enough. That's enough, Abe. Come on, dude. Like, what? You're just embarrassing yourself now. Okay. Sell. Woodlouse bait. Sell order. 100 apiece. And we're going to sell 20 of them. Greenwood. Place a sell order. Oh, people are selling it here. Hang on. Just undercut them. 19 cents, baby. Okay. You think New World will be Microsoft's game of the year? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Why is Bruce Wayne the best baseball player? Because he's Batman. You know, sometimes I just feel like I should quit, and this is one of those times. I just can't take it anymore. Stop undercutting the market? No, if I can make a profit, dude, I'll undercut the market every time. Okay, so we can't town board here. Let's go over here to Weavers and town board. I mean, you realize how many economic crises we've had because of that? What, man, what? Well, no, eye roll's a dad joke. If I don't appreciate a dad joke, it has to be. What is going on? What is the matter with all these people? You guys all suck. The world's going to go through a brief restart in 7 minutes. These people, why does everybody suck so bad? Like, what are y'all doing? Why are there no town boards here? Not even in Weavers? Screw you guys, man. What the frick is the matter with everybody? Is that like the new strategy now? Is the new strategy to like just starve towns of town board quests? Like, I don't get it, dude. What the frick are y'all doing? I've never seen this before. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if something's wrong. Like, I wonder if the server maintenance has anything to do with it. Basil, oregano, and parsley? There's no way. How do you spell oregano? Is it IR? IRR? No. ARR? Doesn't matter. Do they have basil? No, so it doesn't matter. Oregano, like Oregon. There you go. I couldn't think of how to spell it for the life of me. I was like, what the frick? Soldiers in here throwing stuff at me. You want to take this outside? Oregano. I was like, yeah, we'll be able to town board. We'll be able to town board for these last couple of levels. Just freaking kidding. You have to visit this settlement? I've not visited Reekwater. That's hilarious. It's in the interest of the controlling company to do town boards to drive crafting and trading in their zones, which makes them money. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the frick are y'all doing? If this town board doesn't have anything on it, then it might have something to do with the server reset that's happening in like 4 minutes. Because something's got to be going on if the town boards are all like that. Okay, this one's not. $30 fish fillet. I spelled it with a Y. Weak health potion. Greenwood. Who's got enough for me? Yeah, he gets it all. Impaling armaments. We got time, we got time, we got time. Don't we? It's this way. We almost assuredly can't bake the food. Iron ingot, timber, and coarse leather. Iron ingot, timber, and coarse leather. Come on. We got time. We've got time. Yeah, buying houses, declaring wars, defending. Yeah, like everything relies on you having money. That's why it doesn't make any sense that they're not doing it. And being like, oh, well, they're not populated areas. They're not populated areas. I don't understand. So you went and claimed the territory and you're not trying to level the territory up? Like, what the frick are you doing? Okay, I'm not going to give it the opportunity here. Just going to get into a rested position. And that is I'm recording an episode with Gothics in like a half an hour, and I'd rather not like go right up to the buzzer. And That's just a nice stopping point. Plus, they're doing a reset. Who knows? That could cause issues. So, make sure you are subscribed to Presents. Use the Presents command. That is where the prelude for the Say No to Rage story will hit. It'll hit over there tomorrow. And we're going to start trying to give that channel more content. And, yeah. So, yeah, getting to do something again with Vanessa is pretty exciting. And, like, my browser still goes to Say No to Rage. You see that? You see my band's channel? It's like, it still goes there. It's like I've not gone into Chrome to, like, change my homepage. So we will, tomorrow, depending on the news cycle, I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow, but we are going to start going back to the first show of the day being Variety Gaming. And then when we go over to New World, we'll start the New World gameplay with a topic. So, like, as an example, today, what we would have done is we would have started the New World gameplay session with me talking about how I think the players are too strong. And then we would have just launched into gameplay. I've just accepted the fact that there is no way I'm going to fast track my way to 60. Even if we shaved off a day or two, it's not worth the strain and the stress and the annoyance. So we've just kind of accepted that. So make sure you have hit subscribe. Make sure you're set to all. Make sure you are still subscribed to Presents. You can use the Presents command to make sure you're still subscribed over there, because that channel is going to start to get content again. Okay? I appreciate your guys' support so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a little bit more of a full day. 2 streams here, and then the Prelude and an AMA over on Presents. All right? So make sure you're available in the afternoon for that. Okay? I'll see you guys later.